Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Afar Matal and in this video I'm going to talk about JVM architecture. So JVM architecture refers to the internal structure and components of JVM. So in this video we will see what are the different components which makes up JVM. So this JVM is the heart of Java which actually executes our program. So let's see what are the components which are inside JVM. So first of all, JVM receives a bytecode as an input. This bytecode is generated by compiler, which is present in JDK. So as the input, first it takes bytecode. After getting bytecode, the first component that comes in JVM architecture is class loader. As the name suggests, class loader, it will just load the class and allocate the memory. So in class loader, we have three phases like loading, linking, and then initialization. So the first one, loading, here comes three subclasses of class loaders. So the first one is bootstrap class loader. It loads the Java archive files, which is also known as .jar files, and then it has its child class loader, that is extension class loader, which will load the .pht files. And then we have application class loader, which will load the .class file, which is nothing but the code which we created. This was the class loading. And then on to the next phase inside class loader, that is linking. Linking, or we can say verification. So first it verifies whether our code is structurally correct or not, and then it also checks whether it came from a valid compiler or not. And then we have and then the static variables are initialized with the default values. Then we have resolution, where it finds the main method, and hierarchy of methods to be properly implemented along the way. So this resolution finds the method and it searches which method it should implement. And then finally in class loader we have initialization. In this way, every variables will be assigned with their proper original values, and it will start execution from top to bottom. So that was all about class loader. Then after successful class loading, it moves on for allocation of memory. While allocation of memory, we have different kinds of memory. So we have 5 types of memory areas. So the first one is method area. Then we have heap memory, stack memory. Uh, then we have let's talk about these memories. So in method area, our static variables are, while the class is loading, these static variables are allocated with the memory inside method area. And also our main method, which is also the starting point of our code, gets its memory here in method area. Then we have heap memory. So all the objects and their instances are stored here. And then we have stack memory. Stack memory, inside stack memory, all the local variables and the references of that object which are stored in heap memory are stored inside stack area. And then we have PC registers. So it is nothing but it just stores the execution which is about to execute in the next step. So it stores that memory. Then on to the next phase, that is execution engine. So execution engine is the most important part of JVM. We can say that it actually executes our code, in which we have interpreter, which executes the code line by line. But the problem pops up when a repeated method is called. So this interpreter again interprets it line by line. So to overcome this problem, we have JIT compiler, which helps interpreter. Suppose there is a repeated method, it converts into it compiles it into a native methods, and whenever a method is called again and again, it directly gives that method from there. So we can say that JIT compiler makes our program efficient and helps interpreter to run our code faster. And then we have a garbage collector, which destroys the things which are of no longer use. Then we have Java native interface, which interacts with the native languages which are written in non-Java languages. Let's say, for example, C or plus plus. So it will interact with those languages. We also, inside the method area, we also have a native method area, which stores this information of JNF. So that was all about Java JVM architecture. I hope you understand or learn something new in this video. My name is Aftab Mandal. I will see you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.